Hello guys, welcome to today's stream once again. I hope you guys are doing well. Oh my goodness, when did Nagi sub? I did not even see that. Little Zazu is inside with me again today. He's really cute and really happy. Really adorable. So guys, today is our classic horror day. Dovar, thank you for that quack. Thank you so much. He's so pretty. He really is. He really, really is. I'm wondering... Oh my gosh, Dovar! Thank you for the resub! Thank you so much. Why do some names not show up on the alerts? That's weird. That is really weird. Like they say, the world always seems brighter when you've just made something that wasn't there before. Keep up the amazing work you do. Thank you, Dovar. Thank you so much. You didn't get your bats redeemed last stream. I will redeem them for you again, Zone, but we did redeem them. I think it was a little late that we saw them, but I will redeem them for you just right now. Right now. Here you go. There are your bats. Do you see the bats, Zazu? They're flying all around you. Oh, you gifted Nagi the sub. No wonder. No wonder I didn't see. Thanks, Dovar. Can he talk or make special sounds? He says like over 27 different words. There's a list of everything he says on his website, so if you want to go have a look at that, you can do so. I'm wondering if you guys can help me. I'm going to lower this sound. I'm going to lower the volume in my music player to about, let's see, to about there, and then I'm going to increase this. How is the music for you guys? Is it too quiet, or can you guys hear? Is it like interfering with me talking, or how bad is it? Zone, you just gotta click through. I need to fix that, but I promise you there's nothing unsafe on his website. So if you just ignore the message and then click through, it should let you. Hello, Max. How are you? This is very weird. You are not seeing the Zazu emote. Why? I see the Zazu emote. That is weird. That's really weird, Dovar. Hello, man with 2 million chromosomes. How are you today? This is little Zazu. Zazu's very happy and very cute. Hello, Sepulros. How are you? So is the sound okay, Dovar? Can you guys let me know, how is the sound? Is it too quiet, the music, or too loud? Because I just want to make the audio alerts and also the messages that get read out, I want them to be a little louder, so hopefully this fixes that. Everything seems perfect on your end. Awesome. Awesome. Let's hope it stays that way. Let's hope. So, guys, I need to decide which character I want to do for classic horror. So I've got a couple of different ideas. I really love Frankenstein's Bride. I'm really considering that one. So when I looked at classic horror, by the way guys, the classic horror theme is the theme for our bi-weekly art challenge on Discord as well. So if you guys want to join me today and get your drawing done, we are going to review everybody's drawings on the 1st of October. So it'll be awesome if you guys can join in on that. Hello, Alamar. How are you? How are you today? Alright, so a couple of classic horror movies. Oh, those aren't classic horror. Alright, so let me Google. Let me just Google. Pennywise counts, apparently. I'm doing great, Elamar. I'm doing really good. Really excited for today's prompt as well. And I'm really getting ahead of, you know, all the prompts for October. So that has me pretty excited. So today we're just going through classic horror for the bi-weekly art theme. So if you guys want some background knowledge on which ones are classic horror, there's a couple of ones. So the Amityville Horror, which I don't know what that's about. Birds, apparently. These are very unknown. Cat people, I don't know. Psycho counts. Psycho definitely counts. Also, The Shining. That's another good one. Dead Night, Gaslight, Spider Baby, Last Man on Earth, The Thing, Inferno, Carnival of Souls, Eraserhead, The Haunting, Duel, Omen, The Cabinet of Dr. Caligari, Nosferatu. That's another one that I'm kind of keen on doing. Look at the precious Zazu, he's so cute. Am I thinking of just one, or is combining them an option? I'm probably just gonna do just one, but you're welcome to do more. The twins from The Shining, so creepy. They're another one that I'm considering, Dover. Actually, the twins could be really fun to do. Really fun to do. So there's a lot of different options if you just Google classic horror. And obviously, you know, we're not going to be like super strict about it or anything like that. So it's really up to you. Really up to you what you want to do. As long as it's horror, you know. As long as it's horror. But yeah, so far, Creature from the Black Lagoon is also a really cool one that I love. You almost did something from The Shining, but as I can see, you didn't go with that one. Yeah, can tell. Poltergeist is another one. That's a pretty popular one. And so that's pretty much all. So I don't know, top ones for me, I think would be the two girls from The Shining, the Frankenstein's Bride, and also Nosferatu. But I feel like I've already done Frankenstein's Bride before. I haven't done the two girls from The Shining. So I think doing them will be a good idea. I really want to do them. And then maybe like I can have a watercolor painting with all of the wall and the wallpaper like looking right at them. That would be cool. You drew the twins as creepy broken dolls last Halloween. That is so cool, Raspberry. You almost some cool options, definitely. Lots of cool options. I might post a link, like, or just a couple of those ideas in Discord for you guys. Because I feel like a couple of these, I feel like this prompt has some of you guys really confused. And, you know, maybe a few helpful options will make that a bit easier. You just had International Talk Like a Pirate Day a few days ago. Really? How did that go? Did everyone have to do it at work? With watercolors, you can go crazy with gushing blood in the hallways as shown in the movie. I definitely can, Dover. You bet I will. You bet I will. Well, two girls from The Shining it is. Like pre-1970s stuff, I think in general, when classic horror is mentioned, it's mostly like iconic. Like which movies were really, really iconic. Yeah, like Creature from the Black Lagoon, The Mummy, etc. Exactly, Sepulros. You just went with something that scared you when you were younger. That works. That works. So, time to do these girls. Time to do these girls. So if I have them like, I think I'm gonna do them vertically. I think vertically would work pretty well. Look at little Zazu, guys. Look at him. Aren't you just adorable? He's so cute. He is so freaking cute. Absolutely adorable. He's so cute. Yeah, he just wants to chill. He just wants to chill. It's gonna be so hard to put you back in the cage because you're being super cute. You can still remember the first time you saw a original Halloween movie and your brother's friend showed up, Halloween dressed as Michael Myers. You were not amused. Why is that? This is a nice top-down view of Zazu. It really is. He's super cute. Been a while since you've seen him dancing around the paper when I'm drawing. Yeah, because we try to avoid that, don't we? Don't we, little Zazu? Because you know what happens. You just chew my brushes when that happens. You finish your project? That's so awesome, Zone. If I've seen Halloween, you think I'd understand. You were 13 or 14 at the time. I think I did see Halloween. It's just been a long time. The Polros. It's been a long time. And yeah, I guess at that age, you know, it feels a little bit too real. A little too real, right? What are you gonna do? Are you gonna go play? You not want pats anymore. Alright, I think it's time for little Zazu to go sit over here. You can play. You can play in your favorite spot. If he doesn't want to, he can go outside. He left me this really cool feather, guys. Have a look. So cool. Beautiful feather. But yeah, I've got quite a collection already. Last time he just walked down my arm and said, "What you doing? That has to be one of the most adorable things ever." I know. More importantly, how am I doing today? I'm doing good, Sento. How are you? Pretty tiny quill feather. I know. I should use that as an ink feather. I could. Yeah. I don't have like... Actually, I do have raw ink. Like, just plain standard ink to use. Okay, so I love the way they hold hands. The way they hold hands is really, really cute. Like, super adorable. I definitely gotta get that pose in. Definitely do. But yeah. Essentially, I'm gonna draw the both of them. Two little creepy girls. Perhaps I could devote a stream to the bird one day, as in just playing with Zazu. I feel like you guys might get bored, you know? You guys might get bored of too much of me just enjoying him and you guys not being able to join in on enjoying him. "24-hour Zazu cam Twitch stream." I do actually have a baby cam for him, or I did. He chewed through the cable, so that no longer works. I need to fix it. I need to patch up the cable and hopefully it works again. Yeah, I used to have that cam for him, and so when I had to leave on weekends or something, I would always look at him. And it also had voice comms, so I could always talk to him as well. Which was nice because he gets really lonely. It's like a baby cam of some sort. He wants his privacy. He does sometimes when he's sleepy. He doesn't like you interfering too much, but he's generally not super fast, really. Did these girls freak you guys out as well? They were really creepy. They were so creepy. And I didn't even like really do too much in the movie, I feel like. It was more just what they could do. That was enough to feel like, oh my gosh. Don't come near me, please. Don't come near me. I'm good. The kid riding his tricycle through the empty hallways, master filmmaking. I know, right? I did not like the second Shining anywhere near as much. I felt like it was much more of a much more of a thriller than a horror, and also it didn't quite have that same impact as the first one did. So yeah, I don't know. I much preferred that first one. I feel like the first one was crazy good. Morning, Vendetta! How were the piglets? And how was work yesterday? You left yesterday going to work, so I hope that it was a good day. Now, very well, that's good. Seal fact: harbour seals are capable of doing just one exercise, a pull-up. This makes seals possible of being the most chiseled monopeds in the world. There you go. And work was very nice. You had very good weather. That's awesome. That's awesome. Do you like do outdoor work, I guess, if the weather affects it? I'm imagining you do some kind of outdoor work. I could put them a little bit closer. So around about there. Which means I can move up a little bit. Should have probably checked, since the arms are such a crucial part, I should have probably checked the arms first. But hey. We got time. Fix this up. Do I sometimes struggle for ideas what to paint or draw? I seem to always have ideas. Not often, Max. Not often. I think for the most part, the reason why I don't struggle is because I have too many ideas. I think the only time I really struggle is sometimes I get art block, and usually it's, you know, when you get really emotional and you just can't relax, you can't enter into that state of, you know, getting lost in a drawing. And I think then the main thing to focus on is you gotta try and get out of that sort of rut, you know. But yeah, art block is really the worst. The worst thing ever. I hate it. Truly, truly hate it. Yeah, today's drawing was actually pretty easy because, well, I'm doing something that's already been created, you know, working off of an existing character. So not nearly as hard as coming up with something new. I'm so glad I could stream today. Earlier today I really thought I wasn't going to be able to because, well, my internet wasn't on and my power wasn't on, so that would have been an interesting stream, you know. Anush, thank you so much for that follow. Welcome. There's a universal rule that prohibits me from engineering social... that prohibits you from engineering social situations. In other words, you don't get to decide where you sit, who you sit with. You think I know how this story ends. How's that, Sendo? What exactly do you mean? I'm not sure. You work on a farm outdoors a lot because they downscale the amount of pigs and birds and a lot. So you work in the vegetable garden and with the horses and random tasks. That is so awesome. I definitely can imagine why the weather is important for a job like that. You bet you'd be the most prepared in the case of an apocalypse. Yeah, I bet. Will I be streaming tomorrow as well? Yes, Punkfend. Tomorrow is what? Is tomorrow Friday? Yeah, tomorrow's Friday. So, streaming tomorrow as well. Whereabouts are you from, Anush? The Seal Crush story did not pan out today. He was sitting next to another guy. Maybe she's just sitting next to him, Sendo. Maybe she... Whoops. Maybe she's not really with him, you know? Girls can sit next to other guys and not mean anything by it. You hate whoever came up with that seating arrangement. I think you should still talk to her. You're sure you can find someone even more beautiful. You missed catching a sardine in favor for a king's salmon. What are your favorite medium? One of my favorite mediums to coloring? Definitely oils, Noosh. Definitely oils. I do, I do oil paintings like these, and oils are definitely my favorite mediums. Gonna get back to stuff like this again after October because, well, until October ends, I'm kind of flat out doing a lot of stuff for Drawlloween, so I really don't have time for fitting in oil paintings as well. That is what I love most. What I love most. Why did you think the prompt was due today? Oh, Alamar, did you rush to finish it already? If you happen to be sat next to her, sure, but you can't force these things, Seal Buddy. Is there no, like, don't you guys talk after class or, like, right before class? Is there no way you can, you know, talk before or after? Yeah, that was oils. That was oils, Anush. I've done a couple of different oil paintings like that. But yeah. Jax, thank you for that follow. How are you? It was beautiful. Thank you, Anush. Do you like painting as well? What's your favorite medium? I have to remember that you are introverted. I'm introverted too, Sendo. So I do get it. I do get it. I guess I'm just introverted in a very different way. But yeah, you know, sometimes to get something worthwhile, you have to push outside your comfort zone, you know? You have to. How's oils? And when dry is not? What do you mean? What do you mean, Sculptastic? Everyone needs a fluffy head zeal friend to console you. Aw, Zendo. I hope I could help. I really do. It's so weird how something so iconic, like two blue dresses, can be remembered so powerfully, you know? Littlest things, and they can have such a huge impact. It's crazy. I don't know what the hands are doing. That's confusing. Whatever the hands are doing, it's very strange. I think I'm figuring it out. It's hard to tell from this reference picture. Watercolor and poster color. You like to use a drying medium with oil. Okay. Why is that, Scoptastic? Just so it goes quicker? You don't know, Seal Buddy. Being too impulsive can make things even worse. Yes, that's true. Sometimes, I think, but, you know, what's the harm that can be done? Because, you know, if you don't make a move, if you don't tell somebody something, you'll lose your chance, you know, and I feel like it's especially when you love somebody, it's really important to let them know sooner rather than later. And so, yeah, I don't know, I feel like you've got less to lose by saying something, you know. You don't have to tell them you love them, but you can just go up to them, ask them, hey, would you like to have a coffee with me, you know? If they say no, well, you know that they weren't meant to be with you, you know? And if they do say yes, you never know where that could lead. You didn't rush, you're actually very happy with the outcome. It ended up being one of your best pieces. You just thought it was due by today. Oops! Oh. You got plenty of time, Elamar. You got plenty of time. There is the piano at your school, actually. You could play that to attract some fish, but is it even genuine? Why would you go out of your way to chase something that doesn't exist? Well, it's not chasing something that doesn't exist, you know? It's chasing something that you can create. Why make art? You know, we make art because we want to create something, right? So it's not about chasing a thing. It's more about, well, you're creating a thing, a new thing. So that can be really special, and you can cultivate that into pretty much anything you want. Now your mouse is acting up. It took you 2 minutes to find the pointer. That's my everyday on stream, Dover. It seems you have your group of monsters to choose from. Exactly. It's one evil or another. Hello, Melina. How are you? It seems Australia might have different seal mentality with socializing. People are more reserved in NA, it seems. Where's NA? Is that a state in the US? Well then how on earth does it work? Like, how do people in the States find their seal mates, you know? Like, if you can't ask someone out for a cup of coffee, how's it work? You know? I don't get it. Is there any specific new games I'm looking forward to? Yes, Skatebird. I am so wanting to buy Skatebird. And I'm hoping it comes on sale soon because it looks so cute. So friggin' cute. I'll show you guys. You will love it. I imagine Zazu would approve of this game. It is on 10% sale, but... There we go. This is the game. This is the game that I want. Look how cute, guys. Look how cute. You're playing as a little bird that can like fly just enough to not die when he falls, but you also skate and you can customize your bird as well. Like you can choose which bird you look like, the color of the bird. You can choose like little accessories like goggles and hats and things. Who wouldn't want to play this game, right? So yeah, this game. This game is what I'm looking forward to a lot. A whole lot. Like, look at the little zebra finch! Ugh, I want it. It came out on the 9th, I think. I'm pretty sure. There's another video, I'm pretty sure. Oh no, that's the only one. But yeah. It's like super cute, guys. Super cute. How can you not want this game? I mean, look at that little face. Look at that little face. It's just adorable. Absolutely adorable. I want it. I want it so bad. I'm a very big brain seal buddy. Right. Well, if you get the chance, you'll just totally sit next to her next class. You were sitting with your other seal buddies. Okay. So how's it work though? if you can't, wherever you live, if it's not socially acceptable to do anything more other than sitting beside them, how are they ever gonna know or further the relationship, you know? All it's ever gonna be is sitting together in class, right? So there has to be some way to change that into something more, into a friendship that doesn't just exist by sitting in class. So what I struggle to understand is, how do people, if it's not socially acceptable to ask someone out for coffee or chat outside of you know, the class, how can you ever further that relationship? That's true. You remember reading an article about it, about why many in today's US social climate are disheartened and reserved. Really? Wow. If it helps, Ender, you were told you were never going to end up with someone because they had been with the same girl for 3 years. 2 weeks later, you broke up with her, and you have been together for almost 12 years and married for almost 10. Exactly. You never know. You never know. And hey, my boyfriend met me by just asking me out for a coffee. You know? Simple as that. It doesn't have to be pressured. You know, I said yes because I didn't feel like there was anything more that was expected, you know. We just had to have a coffee together. If we didn't end up liking each other, you could end it right there. So, yeah, I don't know. Seems really complicated. You're really good, to be honest. So many things happen in September that make you feel happy. Like what, Melina? Like what? Love comes from the most unexpected place. Yeah, exactly. You don't expect it no more, but you will still put yourself out there. Well, that's good, Sendo. That's good. I think having too much hopes on something isn't healthy either, because then you just don't live, just enjoying you. And you gotta be able to enjoy you. It's mostly due to fear. For example, the fear of how one wrong or embarrassing move gets plastered over the internet, further pushing a person down. But then again, social experience cannot be generalized. It's up to the individuals to forge their own path, and managing to find the courage, says Dover, the socially awkward introvert. So is it just really different in the States? That's so strange, because like, my point of view is just, you know, if you mess up with this person, right? And let's say it goes so badly they start talking about you, like they're not in your friend circle, right? So they're not one of your close friends, they don't know your close friends, so you have nothing to lose. You can just excommunicate and end the relationship right there, because they can't really hurt you other than with things they say, and well, it's their word against yours. Zazu is freaking popping little plastic bits all the way over to here. People who tend to care about you will friend you and then contact you outside of class. Okay. Okay. So you just gotta leave it to chance? That's usually where friends came from for you. Okay. That's interesting. That's really interesting. Because, yeah, like, I don't know. I don't imagine... If my boyfriend hadn't asked me out for coffee, I don't imagine I would have ever gotten the point that, you know, he was romantically interested in me, you know, because, like, I had lots of friends at uni, and, you know, lots of friends would, you know, chat with me as well, so if it was only chatting outside of uni, it would be, you would have to then either tell me something, you know, that shows that you're romantically interested. But I feel like, yeah, asking someone out for a coffee is a really subtle way of saying you like them without really, you know, having to put a lot of pressure on either person. But maybe that's just how it's done over here. You like your Twitch blow up 2 days ago, and your dream to teach Polish streamers to make pottery is happening. That's so awesome, Melina. What Twitch blow up? What Twitch blow up happened? Did you get like a good raid? Where are you going, Zazu? Oh my gosh, guys, I gotta show you. Never mind, he already flew off. He was climbing on top of the curtains, and now he's gonna throw a tantrum. Wait for like half a minute. You have a lot to be grateful for in your life. You're not gonna get down for yourself for this. Definitely don't. It's not worth it. It's not worth it, Sendo. You gotta always keep an eye on Zazu, because he's like... he can do so many things in a split second that can just ruin everything. Zazu preparing for an ambush. Well, actually, I was wrong. He's not throwing a tantrum. Not yet, anyways. So, I don't know. Don't know what he's up to. What is it about these two girls that make them so creepy? Who knows? Who knows? Very sus indeed, yeah. It was still a good day. You hate to think negative about a lot of things, like seals are awesome, the fact that they exist. Exactly, exactly. And I'm sure no matter what, you know, you will be happy because you're a very wholesome person, and I feel like wholesome people always enjoy their life because, well, they're spreading happiness, you know? As long as you spread happiness, you will receive happiness. It was funny because one of the biggest Polish streamers were looking for a cup in the internet, and your viewers told you, what are you doing? Go to Molina, he will make you one. And now the average number of viewers come from 30, and now is 130. Like, regularly? Is that regular now, Molina? That's amazing. Oh my gosh. Aren't you lucky? Aren't you the luckiest? It's so crazy how much people can help each other on Twitch, you know? Like, I would not have grown to where I am right now if it weren't for people. Like, when I started out, I actually was streaming in the evenings when Vivi was streaming and also Zazu was streaming. And so they would raid me. And without their help, Cody as well, Charles as well. Charles was one of the huge supporters I had when I first started streaming. So yeah, without those people, I would not be here where I am today. Just it's so hard to grow if you don't get raided, you know? So hard to grow. It was funny because one of the biggest Polish that is amazing. Twitch is wholesome like that. A single shout out from a popular streamer really helps boost others. It really does, yeah. It's so nice to be able to do that for others as well, you know. That feeling when you know you've really helped their account grow, and it's meant a lot for them. Like, oh my gosh, recently we rated, what's her name again? Who was the, do you remember Dorival, the digital art streamer who's still in school? Finishing high school? She does digital art, she's also from Australia. Tayoid, thank you, Tayoid. We recently rated Tayoid, and she was so happy. She said it was the biggest raid she had ever gotten, and just seeing her face light up and knowing how much it meant made my day, you know? I think a lot of the time, I know that I get really happy when people raid me, but I think a lot of the time you underestimate how much gratitude can mean for another person as well, you know? You really made me so happy raiding her. And so I hope we can get to raid her again, hopefully today, if she's live. Can you do a shout out for Tayoid Dover? Now Tayoid has a very heavy Australian accent. It seems that even Australia has different dialects. Tayoid doesn't actually have an Australian accent, or very little. Tayoid is from, I think she mentioned some Slavic country in Europe originally. So her accent is very heavily influenced. Whereas Fragile Machine, you can definitely hear, has that Australian accent. But also it's different across like Brisbane, Melbourne, Perth. You know, every state it differs a little bit, and also it differs based on the socioeconomic background of people, like whether people have gone to university. Generally, people who go to university tend to start talking a little bit differently, or sometimes can. People in rural areas like farms, they talk very differently again. So it really depends like where you're from, where you grew up. More so I think than which state you're from. You know, the further out you go from the city, the more strong the accent is gonna get. I think that the really strong accents are pretty cool. Like that real Crocodile Dundee like accent as well. You know. But yeah, Taywood was interesting. That's why I was really confused when I got to her stream. I was like, do you have a British background? Because I could definitely hear that something was different. So I'm pretty sure. But she's never been outside of Australia. So never been outside of Australia. And that's like pretty common too. Your advice, try to find a way if you can and ask them out. Wait, did I miss something? Oh, you like someone, but don't really see them enough, only where they work at a restaurant, and you feel it would be inappropriate to ask them out with other customers around and creepy. Also, these days you try not to develop strong feelings for someone. Yeah, see that is a tricky situation, Max, because it's a work environment, and also you know, yeah, as you said, you don't want to make them uncomfortable. I reckon maybe could you like that is hard, because yeah, you don't want to make them uncomfortable. That's a really tricky situation, yeah. Put your number on the receipt. Yeah, see, Vanilla, I was thinking the same thing, and I wasn't sure whether that would just be me. Would it be just me, or is that creepy as well? But see, I feel like that's not too creepy, because it's like, it doesn't come across too aggressive, right? Because you're just leaving them with an option. It's like, would you like to? You know? Yeah, I don't know. I think yeah, leaving the number on the receipt is probably your best bet, because then it's like subtle. It's not, you know, you don't have to expect a reaction just on the spot, so they're not going to feel uncomfortable, and then they have the option, if they want to call, they can call. Because you never know these days, you know, a lot of people can be really, really lonely. And if we don't make a move, if we don't let those people around us know how we feel, all that's going to happen is we're going to stay alone, they're going to stay alone, and everyone spends years and years of lonely sadness on their own. So at some point, somebody has to break the chain and, you know, make the move. That is a good way to do it. But for the lads like you, it seems more challenging. Honestly though, Sendo, it's challenging for both parties. It's challenging for both women and both for men, because like men, I think, tend to sort of feel more like they can come across creepy and they don't want to, and you know, they have all of that to struggle with. They also struggle a lot more, I think, well, in some ways, with insecurity, and stuff like that. But then, as a man, it's usually, depending on the person, more appropriate for you to make the move, whereas as the girl, sometimes it can sort of be looked down on more. It's changing a lot with modern culture, but you know, there are still lots of people who feel that way. So, you know, imagine being a girl and going somewhere and you can't really ask somebody out and no one really gets the point. Or maybe someone does, but you don't know they really like you, and you don't feel like they would think it's appropriate for you to ask them out, you know? I don't know, it can be really frustrating, I think. I think my chat has gotten stuck again, guys. No, why does that happen? I'm gonna close that. Maybe that's what's causing it to lag. I don't know. Let's refresh it. Let's refresh it. It's so frustrating, honestly. Every time I stream, this happens, and I can't read chat. Well, I'm just leaving it there. That's too frustrating. Oh my gosh, it's still not good again. Hopefully it recovers. I don't want it to be stuck like this all stream. is so weird. It's still not fixed. Still not fixed. That sucks. I am sorry, guys, but for X amount of time... Oh, there we go. It's finally refreshed. There we go. And it's stuck again. What a great piece of software. What a great piece of software. I don't know why the chat ends up lagging. That is super weird. Like, I get why other things would lag, but the chat, really? Now I lost where I was. Sorry, guys. What if they don't see the number on the receipt, but you will now assume they saw it and aren't interested? Well, I guess you can point it out, like let them know I left my number, or like just point to it, you know? I reckon that will help. You think it's a good idea? Asking someone for their number might come across wrong, yeah, depending on the situation or the mood in which that person might be in. But leaving your number for them has a different effect, exactly. That's really different. You feel like that was a personal attack, lonely sadness. That's not a personal attack to you, Sendo. It's just like my general perspective, I guess, is, you know, life if just left to its own, has a way of just carrying on, you know, and you always have those things that you never know how they could have turned out. And so I always feel like you can change those things. You have control over those things. You were given a number by a girl once at a restaurant. You texted just out of curiosity and turns out it wasn't even the one who gave you the number. But you still went out with her. Oh my gosh. Did that work out? What a plot twist. Yeah, definitely. So a friend must have helped them out. Exactly. But so are you. So you understood. Yeah. They were just really shy. That's so cute. That's so cute. You just get tired of it. Sometimes, Nekal, like, this is getting old. You just want things your way for a change. Yeah, I can understand that. Is it a Twitch issue? No, I think it's a Streamlabs issue. So it's just a bit of a pain. Chat is getting stuck on my end. How do you talk to the streamer now? How is asking someone for their number coming across wrong? How is it coming across exactly? You mean that either they're interested or they're not? Well, if you ask them for their number, it can come across as stalkerish. You know, if they're not, you know, it's very pressured. And so I guess there's just a lot less pressure if you just give them your number, then they can make the move, right? They can decide to either take you up on it or not. Mischievous spirits are having fun with your hostess. You suppose that depends on the mood they're in. If they're already annoyed for some reason, they reject without a second thought. Yeah, you're bound to get a lot better, you know, if you give them your number. They'll probably be, maybe if they're in a frustrated mood, they'll just be like, oh, fine, I'll just take it. Out of curiosity. People tend to always go for things they're curious on, right? So they'll probably take it home, and maybe later they're in a more agreeable mood and they see the number and they're happy to give it a go. Whereas if you just asked in the moment, it would probably have been a blatant no, right? So you have a lot more luck doing it that way. And it doesn't have the risk of coming across creepy either. So that's a bonus. Identical twins are often used as moral allegories for our internal struggle between good and evil, or else portray an elevated codependence and uncanniness that subconsciously disturbs our notion of individuality. That is interesting. The psychological reason you're so terrified of the twins in The Shining. Wow, Dover? That makes sense. That makes sense. That is very deep. But it really does make sense. Interesting. But yeah, I felt like they were super creepy. You shared it on the Discord for me to check later. Thank you. Thank you, Dover. Well, I have to move their legs if I center them more, so legs need to do some moving. You can't wait to see how this one turns out. I'm pretty excited for it too. I am. I really am. Oh my goodness! Cognitive! Thank you so much for that raid! How are you? How was your stream? Guys, hold on to your brains, we just got raided. This work looks pretty and you could even do it without the faces. Yeah, you're so right, that would make it more creepy. Cognitive, thank you so much for raiding us. How was your stream? What did you do? What game is this? That is so weird. It's like a barrel you have to move underwater. It does, it plays clips, some of your old clips. How did your stream go? Sea of Thieves? Okay. I've been seeing a lot of this game going around. You were doing art as well today. Okay, what did you make? Do you want to drop a link to your work in progress? I will be right back, guys. Zazu wants to go outside, so I have to quickly help him. Be right back. He's been really grumpy. How did your stream go, Cognitive? Were you happy with your drawing's outcome? I guess giving them your number is a good option if or when you see them. There's always a possibility they will be too shy to ring it though. That's true, Max. That's true, but like, I feel like then you've done your part, right? You've done your part, and hey, you never know. It's the ball's in their court then. Just digitally colouring in a Dungeons and Dragon map that your buddy, the New World artist, sketched. Wow. How are you colouring it? Like watercolor, digital, or Copics? So far it's coming out very nicely. That is so cool. So cool. What is the map of? You think it's obvious, you just have to slap your belly in front of the girl you like. You mean it works for seals, so why not? Probably would, Sendo. Probably would. And they wear these stockings that go like all the way up to their knees, which I feel like just makes them even more creepy, right? Everything about them is so creepy. Life's too short to be unhappy anyways. You're gonna look at some stuff to cheer yourself up. Oh, Sendo, I'm so sorry that it's hitting you so hard, but I really don't think there's any reason for that, because, you know, just sitting behind a different person, maybe they sat there. You know, maybe it wasn't by choice. First a seal fact. Monk seals can't be used as a trampoline since they don't have enough buoyancy. There we go. That's interesting. That's very interesting. Well, guys, some more fun parts are gonna start because I pretty much have, you know, most of the difficult bits done. And that is awesome. That is truly, truly awesome. This is so hard to notice what's actually going on with these hands. I think I need a clearer reference. I don't have a very clear reference. I really don't. You're really liking this piece I'm working on at the moment. Love the horror vibes. Thank you, Cognitive. Today's drawing is actually a part of our bi-weekly art challenge and we have to do classic horror. You are taking various FX brushes and just slowly painting in textures around the roads and the trees. It's a map of a village from the game. He always goes all out with his lore, but he has so many art projects so he doesn't get time to colour some of his own maps. That makes sense, Cognitive. It's so kind of you to do that for him. You're heading off. Have a great stream, Naka. You too. Enjoy your night, Alama. I hope your streams have been going well. You're really liking this piece I'm working on. On better news, scene 1 is finally done. Took you forever. It was pretty elaborate. That's amazing news, Sundo. Wow. Glad to hear that. Guys, go give Cognitive Beard a follow. At 99 followers, let's get him past 100. May you show the chat something? You can show the class. You can show the class soon. You go ahead. One of my favorite classic horror or thriller films, well, definitely The Shining is up there as one of them. I really, really love The Shining, and what are some other great ones? I love The Ring. The Ring is just crazy good. Some other great ones. I liked Babadook. I really did. Babadook was a very different kind of horror film, I feel like. Here's your project, please read the description. It's in reference to something real. In reference to something real. There we go. How do I close that? There we go. This is based on a dream you had regarding the Transco Tower or Williams Tower here in Houston, Texas. This is the best you could do to draw what you saw in that dream. It's still lacking the perspective of what you saw in the dream. There is a story to it. That is very cool. That is very cool, Zone. Very fascinating. What a weird dream. What a weird dream. Ably Plays, hello, how are you? I love their little hands. The hands are so cute. Alright, other little kid's hand. And this one is doing something quite interesting with her finger. It's crazy how much emotion you can put into just hands, right? It's so crazy. I feel like the hand needs to be a little lower though. Because the other hand is able to move a lot more that way, so. So what characters are you guys choosing for your classic horror drawings? Or if you were to choose one, who would you choose? You're not taking part in the drawing challenge. I still like to know which ones you would choose. I will quickly be right back, guys. Hello, Abley. You're good, you woke up, ate breakfast, now you're here. Awesome, awesome. You must be up early. I am making the twins from Shining, yeah. They're so iconic, aren't they? It all looked so ethereal in the dream, beyond anything you had ever seen. This was 17 years ago that you dreamed it. Oh my goodness, you have one heck of a memory. You haven't made up your mind yet. You hope you find some time this weekend to work on it. Okay. You would choose Frankenstein or Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. I don't know Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, actually. You had the strangest desire to go back and watch the Return of the Living Dead series recently. Anything zombie tends to be your favorite kind of horror movie. Did you watch Cabin in the Woods Cognitive? Have I seen the Japanese version of The Ring? No, I haven't, Max. I haven't. Is it really different? Or is it fairly similar? It's just so well made, okay. You love Cabin in the Woods, you think Shaun of the Dead is your favourite movie just in general. Cabin in the Woods was really cool. It's not one of my favourites, but it definitely was different and very unexpected. I had no idea what was gonna happen every step of the way of that movie, and I feel like that's how a movie should be. I don't want to know. I don't want to be able to predict everything. You know, I want to be surprised. I feel like I did this one's ribbon a little bit lower, so I need to make sure that they're both even. It's fairly similar to it is fairly similar. It was made before the American version. You do like the Japanese version better. Okay. I have heard that most of the Japanese stuff is the best. So when it comes to horror, you want to watch those Japanese films. Apparently they're golden. Apparently they've got it right. Okay, so now I need to do their faces. They have such eerie little faces. I love them. They're super cute. Like really set in eyes as well. They're doing these super funny, creepy smiles. Why are they smiling? That's weird. That's creepy. I need a higher res pic, guys. Properly be able to see their faces. They're not smiling in all of them. I feel like I would probably prefer to not have their mouths open. So, gonna try a different ref. The Japanese folklore is filled with so much horror stuff, yeah. Like, they have all their yokai as well, which is also part of the Drawlloween theme this month. One of the prompts is yokai. And if you just start looking into all of that, oh my gosh. There is so much. There are so many cool stories. It is fairly similar. Have I tried VR? I have not, Max. I have not. No. I think it's pretty cool. But I wouldn't know because I haven't tried it. So you tell me. You tell me. Zoom in a little bit so you guys can see them taking shape a little bit better. They're starting to look real creepy. Real creepy. They don't seem to have very thick eyelashes either. And I feel like that makes them more creepy. You're rewatching the show Supernatural over this month. They always have very interesting designs for their monsters. They tend to lean into very humanoid theme for most of them, giving a subtle nod to that old adage that people are the most scary thing in the world. Yeah, definitely would. I know a cookie, you know a cookie is just a cookie, but Fig Newtons are fruit and cake. What are Fig Newtons, Silverzan? You found something with dark tones. Sketching this could be fun. Also helps with practicing your blending skills. What is it, Dover? What is it? You'll probably find some time to watch Buffy and Angel over the next month or so. The designs in those shows are so fantastic. I'm not very familiar with Buffy. Buffy's a vampire, right? I'm pretty sure Buffy is a vampire. Hello, Eric. How are you? Because you can't just say hello in the traditional sense. I see, I see. Buffy is the vampire slayer. Angel from the spin-off is a vampire though. Okay. You liked Buffy the Vampire Slayer till season 4. The later seasons were not so good, you thought. Definitely worth a bit of a watch when the mood strikes. It was a classic, wasn't it? Like, it was very popular, I think. Well, the two little twins are ready, guys. Ready to get detailing. Lots and lots of detail. It really helps to sort of make them more creepy when you give them this inset look of their eyes. They look like they've been dead for quite a while. Yeah, is Buffy the blonde girl? I think so. I believe so. But I have not watched it, so probably wouldn't be the best person to ask. I feel like once the eyes are done, a piece has so much life to it, and the rest just keeps going. Just keeps going. Barcelona! Thank you so much for that follow. How are you? It was indeed a classic. It holds up really well. Though you're biased, yeah. I would know. I really gotta get around to watching it. You were talking about your planned art for the current challenge. Have to see how it turns out. Sometime in the future, you wish to reverse sketching, like white pencils on black paper. That is hard. That is hard, Doba. It really messes with your brain. Big sunken eyes equals Tim Burton. There you go, exactly. Coffin cake! Oh my goodness, thank you so much for that raid. Thank you. How was your stream? No worries, Max. If I'm still on, I will see you later. That camera zoom was freaky. What camera zoom? Oh, like onto the two girls? Yeah. How was your stream, Coffin Cake? What did you do? You had to share your magical flair and expressive self. No worries. Well, thank you very much for rating us, Coffin Cake. How are you today? And how was your stream? Guys, please go give Coffin Cake a follow. The link is in the chat. Go give them a follow. You had to see me? You love it. Well, thank you. Thank you. We're currently working on my classic horror prompt for basically Drawlloween and for our bi-weekly art challenge. So you may probably be able to guess what I'm drawing today. The two girls from The Shining. How was your stream, Coffin Cake? What did you do? What did you do? I'm just trying to get the eyes relatively symmetrical. They don't need to be perfect, but do want it to look like they are somewhat symmetrical. Your stream was quite chaotic as you were playing with the universe of Final Fantasy X. You have to say it's quite profound yet insightful in nature, as we're individuals who traverse through our own stories, and you were reminded of that, which is always dope. That seemed really cool. Wishing me well, always gifted one, as my art is an extension of the self. Yeah. Thank you so much for bringing everyone along for Coffin Cake. We're so happy you rated us. Oh, thank you for the follow on Facebook. They really do. They really do, Dover. I was pretty sure they had the updated one, actually. Moon Hydra, hello! I stream so early. What time is it for me? I'm actually streaming my normal time. It's 4:30 to 4:43 p.m. Killer Koala, hello! Here we go. There's little Edgar. There's little Edgar. How have you been? How have you been? Hope that you're well. They tend to have quite stiff and curly hair, actually. And it sort of curls up. They have a very unique hairstyle. So cute! You were taking a look at my work, it's very awe-inspiring. You especially love the rat. You used to have a little mischief of rats. That's so beautiful, Cognitive. That's so beautiful. Do you not keep rats anymore? You need a vacation more than just a weekend, yeah. You're tired! Finally the weekend for you after a 70-hour work week. That's nuts. That is absolutely nuts. What kind of work do you do that requires you to work such long hours? That's ridiculous. The eyes are the key to everything, so gotta make sure these eyes look beautiful. And her expression is looking really good. Really good. I'm very happy with it. Now we just gotta give you the same look. You need the same look. Holy Nebulae! Hello! Thank you so much for that follow. How are you? Good that the weekend has begun, yeah. You're only able to tell it's weekend because Naka takes a break from streaming then. The chaos never ends for you. Dover, you need days off too. Your girls passed away last year and now you have cats. You'll eventually get rats again when you have more space. That makes sense. How do you think the cats and the rats will get along? Very well. Luckily you got time to chill and possibly get to eat. That would be good. You're a Zamboni driver in Canada, and with COVID and seasonal work, you are super short-staffed. Is a Zamboni driver like Uber, or is it like, taxis? I don't think... Do we have Zamboni in Australia? I don't know. I don't feel like we do. Or I've just never seen them. You have a hockey game tonight? That's so cool. I didn't know you played hockey, Eric. Hello, John and Denise. How are you? I hope the ice is nice and smooth. That would be good. That would be good. Do you play professionally? Like, are you part of a team or something? Is one for... No, I am one for the ice rinks. I do love ice skating, Dover. Zambonis are the machines that clean the ice surfaces for figure skaters and hockey players. Ah, okay. How fast do they grow? Also, one Deadpool uses to kill that guy in the movie. What a lovely drawing once again. Thank you, Drama Denise. You got your first cat, a pure black domestic short hair, in the crossover period during the 2 last months of your last rat's life, and she loved to just chill and watch the cage. Your rats were quite brave, and so didn't get too stressed by a cat being around. Okay. How do you think they will fare if they're like under your supervision but free? Like, you know, not loose. Sorry, not caged up. I'm doing great, Vlad. I'm doing great. You may be a passing stranger, but best wishes upon my journey, as you know, upon your journey, as you know, things aren't always easy. Beyond your embodiment, you sympathize. You play very unprofessionally. Well, there we go, there we go. You like to have room to devote to the rats, though. That way you can control when the cats and rats are interacting. That makes sense, yeah. I think that would be nice if they did get along. You'll find today the weather is sunny, just lovely. It was cold and dark for several days. How about me? Well, the weather here is beautiful now. We have spring just starting, so the flowers are coming out. Everything is beautiful, and it's getting warmer. It's getting warmer. So that's good. I love when it's warmer. You'd be concerned, to be honest. You never know when a cat's going to pounce, and rats can bite and do real damage when threatened. That's true. That's true. But I guess you get to know your pets. You know, you get to know your pets, and you have an understanding of like what they would and wouldn't do. Like with Zazu, I know what kinds of things are not safe for him. You know what's one of the hardest things to draw, I feel like, is eyebrows. Eyebrows can either make or break a piece, and they're so finicky. They're so friggin' finicky. Guys, I think my chat has messed up again. Oh no, it's back, it's back. You'd be concerned, you never know. Your seasons are, our seasons are opposite over here. Winter is super warm. Yeah, winter is warm. You're afraid when, even with dedicated room, you'll only have knowledge on where they'll interact, not when. Well, I think he meant under supervision though. I think he meant under supervision. You'll be in the backyard, friends, as you got a crash. Thanks for our amazing presence and art. Well, thank you for your raid, Coffin. Thank you so much. We really appreciate that. And I hope that you will have a great rest of your day. I really do. Thank you so much. We really want their eyes to look beautiful and deep and dark. So hopefully this helps. Time to replenish the yogurt levels in your body. Now I want some yogurt. Supervising rats will make them paranoid and unhappy. Yeah. I don't know. Some rats love company though. Just brewing some blueberry nighttime tea. That sounds delicious, Killer Koala. Wow. Can we have some? Can you make us each a cup? You'll be sure your tribe speaks of my craft as it is always a wonderful delight. Thank you, Coffin. Thank you so much. One of the managers at your office said that trying to manage a group of programmers is like herding cats. Why is that? Why is that? I'm guessing it doesn't work very well. I feel like once the hair is done, the bulk of the drawing will be a lot easier. Because the hair is a really special part about these girls. They have such iconic hair, and they also have really iconic clothing. So that and the blue dress are things that probably would draw the most attention to who they are. It's like Alice. You always instinctively think of Alice in a blue dress when you think of her. It's so weird. But we've just learned to associate Alice with blue. I don't think I've ever seen Alice in any other coloured dress other than blue. Well, that's one girl's hair done. One down and another to go. I think their eyes really are looking super creepy. Super creepy. Because one person is like a universe to themselves, they each have their own reasons for not doing things the way they should. It's just a hassle. Well, shouldn't employees be trying to collaborate together though? My art is amazing! Thank you, Handsome too. Thank you so much. Whereabouts are you from, Handsome Crow? Sorry, Handsome 2. I read Crow. I'm really sleepy today. Sorry, guys. I'm really sleepy. I think this room and the relaxing music is just making it more, I don't know, relaxing. These two look like they really need to sleep. Well, they're kind of dead, you gimme. They're kind of dead, so if that's what I've achieved, I kind of nailed it. You're from the UK. Awesome. It must be early morning for you there. You found starting the day with my stream to be extremely therapeutic for you. Just before work, it gives you happiness. Drama Denise. I'm so glad. I'm so glad. I'm glad that my stream makes you guys happy. And I'm glad that I have a set schedule as well. It's like, it's a lot easier when a streamer has a set schedule, you know, to know kind of when they're gonna be live. It's kind of strange to me why more streamers don't use the schedule feature, but I think artists especially don't like having a schedule. Coffin Cake! You just got a sub by Dover! Thank you, Dover. Thank you for gifting that sub to Coffin Cake. So they can't rest even in death? No, they can't, you gimme. They cannot. These are the two girls from The Shining. So they have to stay awake. Finally that worked. Have been having some trouble there. Trouble with what? Gifting a sub? Why is that, Dover? Maybe you reached your gifted sub limit. I would not be surprised. So next Drawlloween, guys, I am planning to do something entirely different. I am planning to do paintings. Well, no, actually, first, before I do that, I'm gonna do one single large drawing with all of these characters in one big single drawing. So I'm hoping that's gonna be something different. Hopefully I can gauge what size paper I need and what size all my characters need to be in order to fit on. You know, I don't want to get to the end and not have room to add more or need to make them extremely large either. So we'll see how we go, but yeah, I'm gonna get a massive piece of paper and basically just add lots and lots of characters. For you personally, the reason why you don't use a schedule is because you have alternating shifts in your work, so you can't figure out when your streams will be. See, that makes sense. That I understand. But there are some streamers who stream like every day, and I'm just like, well, why don't you make a schedule, you know? That's so horrible. You need to send petition to the Dust Rights Committee. Dust Rights Committee! You can start that for us, you gimme. You have come back in a better mood now, Seal Buddy. Aw, Sendo, I'm glad to hear that. It was declining for some reason. You were thinking the same. Twitch be like, nope. Red Fox, thank you so much for that follow. How are you? Where's that emote from? Is that Vivi's emote, Dover? I've not seen that emote before. Thus the seal spoke. The god seal eats only king's salmon. Exactly. Exactly, Centaur. Truly right there. I cannot wait to watercolor these two. Like, it's not until I watercolor them that you'll truly, truly know who they are. Like, it's already there, but that blue is gonna make it pop so much, and it's just gonna bring it all to life. The little mouths are so cute. You want a traditional art? Why don't you? Why don't you? You should, Light Sam. It is impossible to get a seal to move from your favorite spot, even if the seal is relatively fit. Why is that? Do seals not like giving up their spots once they're in them? Guys, we have the girls' faces done, so that's pretty good. Not too much left to do. We only got to add detail to the dresses and then do the shoes. So the rest is all just adding detail. You have this sudden urge to play forever and ever and ever. Is that a game? But with that chunk, you can just roll them over, right? See, that's an idea, Dover. Like, roll them over like a barrel. That's if the chunk isn't too heavy. This is great, spooky and cute. Thank you, Captain. Oh my gosh, Jen, thank you so much for that raid. Hang on, I lost access to my Stream Deck thing, so you're gonna have to bear with me. Welcome and thank you so much for that raid. How did your stream go, Jen? Guys, please go give Jen a follow. As we were talking about rats earlier, look at this cute clip. Oh my goodness, that is adorable. That is absolutely adorable. Look at that cute little ratty, guys. Super cute ratty. He's so adorable. Aww. That's adorable. How did your stream go, Jan? What did you do on your stream? Do let us know. Do let us know. That's the wrong one. Alright, I'm just gonna put this thing on the charger. Because if I don't, I'm gonna have problems at the end of the stream. We ran out of power last night, so it's been an interesting day. An interesting day. It's not a game, it's a reference to my drawing. Aw, Captain! Not bad, you just draw a dog. That's called Abby? Oh, that is Abby. Your rat Abby? Abby is so cute. So freaking cute. How many rats do you have, Jen? And do you want to show us your drawing, if you don't mind? Threader, thank you so much for that follow. How are you? Doug was getting hyper realistic. Okay. That must be awesome. They're the Shining twins, right? Or are you mistaken? They are. They're the twins from The Shining. You've got it. Thank you for joining the Necromancer's Shredder. We got you. We got you. You can't be getting down on yourself easily. You're the Theo Pope. Little blubber royalty. Exactly. Thought you followed me last time you were here lurking. That's weird. Sometimes Twitch doesn't follow. There's currently a bug going around, so who knows? Who knows what might have happened? Captain, thank you so much for that follow. Oh, that's why you said to play forever and ever and ever. Now I get it, because they say that, yeah. You saw me in another stream and got reminded of me and happened to notice me online. So, mistake fixed. Which stream did you see me in, Shredder? You're not sure how to share your drawing here. What I generally do is I share it in a Discord, and then I copy the media link. Alternatively, you can join our Discord and share it in there, and then I can have a look at it. So I'll drop our Discord link there for you. Olivia Sky and Sophia Rain. What are those names, Rob? Yeah, or you can post a link to your socials, Jen. Spooky Draws, yeah! I haven't seen her live in ages, actually, Shredder. Haven't seen her live in ages. And then we rated Dipped in Poison. That's right. Yeah. Her kitty was so cute, wasn't it, Shredder? So freaking cute. Really, really not the best studio buddy to get work done though. Real distracting. So we were on Spooky stream, Shredder and I, the other day, and Spooky Jaws, and watching her little cat. She has two. No, she doesn't have two cats. That's another streamer I'm thinking of. But yeah, watching the little kitty basically just want attention the whole time, and it was really adorable. Really adorable. Is it? Thank you for that follow. Appreciate that. You didn't want to name drop another channel just off the rip. That's okay, Shredder. I appreciate that. Your twin nieces? Creepy. Oh, your twin nieces remind you of these two. You should dress them up for Halloween. Watch her cat sit on her artwork. Yeah, I'm always amazed by artists whose cats go and sit on the art, and I'm like, won't they ruin the art? Won't they get paint on their fur? You know? Does that not happen for cats? Or does the artist just know that the paint is already dry? And so they don't mind. Like, Chloe's cats do it all the time as well. So, it's quite common. Is that an art challenge? This is for our bi-weekly art challenge, Rob. So yes, the keyword, the prompt that we have to do today. So it's due on the 1st of October. So if you guys want to join in and draw something with the theme classic horror, we're going to review everybody's drawings on the 1st of October. So that's going to be a lot of fun. And I'm joining in, so this is my take on classic horror. You posted it on my Discord? No worries, Jen. I'll go have a look. You think it was fairly quickly drawn stuff, so but you'd just be worried they were gonna knock something over. So yeah, especially when you're working with paint. When you're working with paint, that's a struggle. You've been trying Freudian slip. There's the finished one. The finished one. This is your finished one? Oh my goodness. This is beautiful. The Shining Twins! Yes, Bath Boo Boo! We're drawing the Shining Twins. By classic horror, do I mean drawing horror movie characters or something else? I'm not the one who created the prompt, Drum and Denise. It's actually from the prompt list Mab Graves made. So I'm not sure, but I think basically whatever you think classic horror means to you, do that. Do that. We're not going to be super finicky about it. So don't worry too much. No big deal. Oh my gosh, guys. Have a look. Have a look at what Jen did on her stream. Try and open it a little bit bigger. That's the original reference, and then you've got the puppy underneath. That's so beautiful. Oh my gosh, it's cute. It's so cute, Jen. That's amazing. Truly, truly incredible. And this is one of Jen's other pieces. Look at that water. And you've got the cute little ratty taking part. Oh my goodness. That's a like from me. That's a like from me. Because I think that little ratty is an amazing artist. Amazing artist, don't you guys think? Look at the beautiful blue shadows as well. This is stunning, Jen. I love the cute little ratty. How long did it take you to get a pose where he was like leaning up like that? Yeah, you really gave it a lot of life, Jen. It's amazing. Monk seals are bold, but so are monk seals. There must be a connection there. That is one talented rat. I agree, Captain. I agree. He looks so happy with his work. So happy. Captain! Are you gonna make it, Captain? Captain just put in a drop. Guys, if you want to take part in the game, just type in !drop. !drop. And you can try and land in the kind of the vial of green goo, I guess. See if you can make it. Dover, look at that moving emote. He's driving his way there. He's steering. Is he gonna have a cheating advantage? You're cheating, Dover. Punisher! Punisher's going for it. Dover landed. I bet it's because of the cheat. I bet it's because of that cheat. Sendo's going. Thomas is going. Drama Denise. Punisher landed with like 95 points. I think that's the most we've had yet. I think that's the most. Sendo is on his way though. How's Sendo gonna do? Oh my gosh, Punisher, you did an amazing job. Sendo landed for 69 and Thomas landed for 15. Top players? Oh my gosh. Punisher has the top land from 95. I was pretty sure it was the top land. Sendo is second and Blind Dad is third. Dover, you're far left behind. You gotta do better, Dover. You gotta do better at the drops. Shredder is going for it, dancing on his way down. Is he gonna make it though? Oh my goodness. Shredder lands for 95.75. Did that top it? What does Punisher win besides your respect, of course? He gets to chill in the green goo forever. Did Shredder just beat it, Dover? Beat the list? Wait, yeah. Shredder just beat that with 95.75. Just beat Punisher. Can we ever get like 100 landing? Has that ever happened? No, guys! You're so far off, so far off. Top players now is Shredder and Punisher. Perfectly fitting that you beat it with one of the creator emotes. That is so fitting. Punisher's trying to get him into the lead again. Will he make it? Will he make it? Rest in pieces, dearly departed Captain. Rest in pieces. We'll remember you. What? Vivi's here? Guys, please go give Vivi a follow. You're a VIP here. Of course you are, Vivi. Of course you are. Unbelievable. How are you, Vivi? How are you? Guys, if you're not already following Vivi, you have to. She's an amazing artist and a super hilarious streamer. You guys will have a lot of fun. A lot of fun. Baby, we were watching one of the clips that Donek clipped of you on your stream the other day. It was so good. The one where you were talking about the couple arguing. It was so good. You're already lurking. You're having your coffee and you're about to do the dishes. That sounds like a great productive start to the day. Great start to the day. Vivi, are you familiar? Have you watched The Shining? because we're currently drawing the two girls from The Shining, the twins. Because the theme for the day is classic horror. So I had to draw classic horror. It's so awkward. Hang on. So awkward to see someone almost fighting. I can imagine, yeah. It's not fun. They were the most scary. Yeah, so we're currently doing the twins. You love how I made them. Thank you, Vivi. Thank you. I try to change their faces a little bit. Like, you know, I tried to stylize it slightly to my own thing. So are you gonna stream soon, Vivi? Or do you have other plans on? I'm actually surprised how long this piece has taken. And I'm not sure why. Like, what did we do yesterday? This little bat, okay, he took a long time. But this one, I know it's just a single character, but still, like, this one was really quick. This one was also surprisingly quick considering we didn't spend such a long time on that one. So, yeah, it's just interesting why this piece has taken me so long today. I'm getting lead all over my fingers. Am I going to make my own prompt list for Halloween? No, Vivi, I'm doing Mab Graves' one, Drawlloween. So, yeah. If I'm doing my own, you're all in. My ideas are great. Oh, thank you, Vivi. Thank you. I love taking part in Drawlloween, so I really would, you know, struggle not doing Drawlloween, and maybe like a different month of the year. I wouldn't mind making my own prompt list. You're starting earlier today? Early evening you have a meeting with your friends and they are about to invite you for their wedding. That's so awesome, Vivi. You might actually participate in that Drawlloween challenge as your first thing to participating. You will see if you can manage it. Shredder, there is a light list, and also a weekly list as well. So if you can't make the full list, you can always do one of those. They are different, yeah. Where can you find the list I'm using? Is that in the Drawlloween link? There we go, Dovo just shared it. Dovo is an amazing mod, guys. Amazing world. What would we do without Dover? What would we do? But yeah, guys, that link will take you to the prompt list that I'm doing, so go check out that link. So does that mean we might be able to raid you, Vivi? Because I would love to. It is a bird, Jen. It's my parrot Zazu. You're more worried about being able to actually create any of it as you just started learning, but if you participate, you will give it your good old college try. Well, sounds amazing, Fredda. That's the kind of attitude we need. Yeah, you could try the weekly list, one drawing per week. So this one, Classic Horror, is actually one of the first weekly prompts, which is why I sort of aligned it so that you guys can do both Drawlloween and the challenges we run on my Discord as well. So if you guys want to go check out the art challenge thread in my Discord, that's where you can post you know, the work that you're making for the art challenge, and it also has the pinned messages in there of like when the deadline is and what we're looking for. So go check that out. Basically, you just got to draw something with a theme classic horror, and we're reviewing everybody's work on the 1st of October. 1st of October. So if you guys want in on that, it's a lot of fun. Really brings the community together. So now we just gotta do this little girl's dress as well. Not too long to go, guys, not too long. Prony Maloney, thank you so much for that follow. How are you? You hope you can come again. I'm so cool, but time zones, I know, right? Captain, it sucks. You followed Insta so you can see my art all the time. Thank you so much, Captain. I also have a Twitter where I announce like stream updates and stuff. So if you wanna go have a look at that, that's up to you too. You like what you see here? I just made a new friend, Brony. Thank you. Thank you so much. Whereabouts are you from? Their ribbons are so beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I almost forgot actually. They have like a little rim of some kind of pattern on their dresses. And you need to put that in because That's beautiful. That's really beautiful. There we go. Now it looks almost like a lot more like them. You keep neglecting your Insta, maybe 1 in 20 pics of your art make it there. Oh, Pony, you're in a really good spot actually. Like, it's better to have too much art to share than not enough art to share on Insta, right? Shows that your focus is where it should be, on creating more art, not running a silly social media account, you know? I used to be, before I started streaming, I used to be primarily an Instagrammer. So most of my following is actually on Instagram. And so for me, being a streamer was like a secondary, so I didn't have as much work as some streamers do to create like a style on Instagram for their account and things like that. Because I came from Instagram, you know? It was like, that was my home base, and then this started being like a secondary thing that I did. So for me, all I needed to do was really just keep up what I was already doing. But yeah, it's definitely hard when, you know, you just start out. I remember trying to stylize the pictures I took was like a lot of effort at first, and it really isn't the easiest thing learning how to do stories and all kinds of stuff on Instagram. Instagram would break if Neko and Vivi post all their art. Would a Dover? Would it really? I feel like Instagram doesn't care about artists anymore. Yeah, you transitioned from Insta to here about a year back now. Well, it's good to keep up both, Brony. It's good to keep up both. You love my shirt. It looks like sky at night with many stars. It's a jumper, actually. Or a sweater. But yeah, it's really nice and warm, and yeah, it's very sparkly. Thanks, baby. You're just tuning in and this is wicked creepy, but also super cool. Thank you, Nathan. Thank you. Whereabouts are you from? Instagram became so challenging to get to a wider audience, I think. You don't know why, but not much of a follow is going on. Yeah, it's definitely true, Jama, and it's not just smaller artists, but larger artists who already have a huge following are finding the same thing. It hasn't been art focused enough in years now, just fashion influencers. That sucks. I hate that. Just made your first story yesterday. You were super confused if you were doing it right. I don't feel like there's a right or wrong though. I feel like you just be you. Must be the reason hashtags are not fully art focused either. Very mixed. You gotta go, but it was nice to meet me. Hope you can come by again. No worries, Captain. I'm sorry the time zone sucks so bad for you. But thank you for being here. Thank you for being here and sharing your time with us. We're very happy to have you. Make your own like you did. Oh my gosh, Brony. You created a monster with that one. You're from California, but you live in Germany now. You're actually just now putting together your logos and whatnot so you can start streaming. Watching me and other artists like me has inspired you to do some art streaming too. That is awesome, Nathan. I hope your first stream goes really well. I hope it does. What are you planning to stream? Sketching or painting, or what is your thing? What would you guys say? I've been wondering a lot, like, why I watch the streams I do, and I've given it a lot of thought over time. But what would you guys say are the main reasons that you guys watch streams, and what keeps you going back to those streams? Like, why are your favorite streams your favorite streams? I would say for me, I think the reason why is I start developing a connection with not only the streamer, but people in the community, and it becomes like friends I can catch up with, you know, every couple of days or every day at times, depending on how frequently they stream. It's also the vibe of the stream. Like, sometimes I'm in a certain mood, and I'm really after trying to feel a certain way, and it's nice to have sort of company as well. And so it really depends on, like, you know, is it a relaxing vibe? Is it a busy vibe? You actually do all kinds of stuff, but what you like most is map making. You really like when there is a clearly correct version towards which you can strive. And also, I know maps are awesome. You just ordered some colors to finally get some color work practice done. That's so cool, Shredder. You like accents. You like accents, Jen. Main reason is the personality or vibe, the way they act and act to others, and how the community is. Yeah, I think that's kind of it for everyone. The wonderful treatment that you get there. You're always welcomed and supported. Isn't that how it always goes for you, Eric? That seems to be more of a you thing, don't you think? Don't you think? The same here, connection with the streamer and community they've created, and of course, Fear of missing out. I know! I agree, Dover. It's always like, oh, what's gonna happen today? I'm gonna fall out of the loop if I don't go. Yeah. For you, it's always a person. There are super chill people who you feel like you've known for a long time, even though you've only seen them and it doesn't really matter what the person is doing. You just like hanging with them. Yeah, that makes sense. There's also like a lot of days where, you know, I will be kind of just a little bit tired and I don't really feel like chatting, like having an active conversation with anybody. I feel like just being part of one that's already going on. And on those days, it's really nice to just have some audio with somebody talking in the background, you know, especially if you're like sick or you can't do very much that day. I feel like it really, really helps to just put on a stream and feel like, hey, I'm part of something. I'm not, you know, totally hidden from everyone and everything. So it tends to really help, I feel like. I feel like I made her dress a lot darker, so I just want to bring out some of those little highlights again. That's so cute. I love my little twins. Love them. The few times you've missed my streams, you sit and contemplate like, life has lost all meaning, Dover. That's not true. That's not true. You know your life still has meaning. The character of the streamer, the artist, the art and the kindness, most of all, it's like becoming a part of a circle filled with gentle people. Personally, you learn, watch, and engage. It's real. Yeah. I agree, drama. Oh, and pets. Pets. I really love keeping up with people's pets. That's like another big one for me. If streamer has a pet, I'm 10 times more likely to follow and stay. But I guess that's a me thing. Although I'm sure a bunch of you guys love watching little Zazu on here. Guys, we're not far from being done. They're slowly getting there. They're slowly getting there. Nathan, thank you so much for the follow. Am I listening to Stellaris soundtrack? For some reason your brain is telling you you have to colonize space and you just realized what my music is. What did Pretzel Rocks post last? No, we're listening to Lost Souls by Giant Circles. You also have aggressive ADHD, so you always have to have a bunch of things going to occupy your mind, which comes in handy with streams. That's so interesting. So it's like a very helpful thing for you. ADHD gang. You totally agree. Cat cams are very funny, for example. Yeah. I think there's a streamer with a pet opossum, actually. A pet opossum. Now you want to watch The Shining! I do too, Bedlam. I do too. I really just want to get back into it and, you know, revisit the classic, because it's absolutely amazing. You always have like 1 or 2 streams going even as you're playing games or whatever. Well, I feel like watching streams while playing games is so nice. Because some games, not all, but some games can be quite mundane. Like Fallout 76, you have to finish all your quests every day, and sometimes that can be kind of boring. So I like to put on a stream. Like usually I'm watching VV streams when I'm playing Fallout in the evenings, and I find that it really helps me to finish the quests that I need to do. So that's really nice. So they have tiny little black shoes. I'm gonna make them super shiny. I wonder who decided why their dresses should be colored the way that they are. Like the first person who made the movie, or the person who made the movie, or the fashion designer. Why did they give them little blue dresses? I don't know. I'm always curious about decisions like those. What's the reason behind blue? Why this style of dress? You know? Because usually there's a lot of thought behind things like that, or I like when there is, at least, you know, not always does somebody put as much thought into stuff, but when they do, I find it really, really interesting. Well, their little shoes are done. They're looking pretty happy with themselves, guys. Pretty happy. Talking about pets, you would love a ferret or a penguin. I would love a ferret. Yeah, penguins? Not possible as a pet, I think. And also, I think they would poop a lot, like ducks. Unfortunately, you're not part of the ADHD crew, but rather focus thoroughly on what you're doing, and you want to share some of the art you had planned for this morning. Good luck though, and hopefully you will catch us later. No worries, Nathan. Thank you for stopping by. You don't know if there was much behind it. Maybe it's just because they are supposed to be like welcoming to the eye and not look threatening but still be creepy. I would agree with that, Dread. I would agree with that. You know, trying to make them look like what they would have been wearing when they died. So yeah, I think so. And then juxtapose the very cute with the creepy, you know? And then that just makes it even worse. Even more creepy. This looks really good. Thank you, Dover. Paniculus, thank you so much for that follow. How are you? I hope you are well. So don't you find it confusing watching two streams at once? You're new here. You have I have very cute horror art. You just look through my Instagram. Penny, thank you. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Whereabouts are you from? You like the more friendly they look, the more unsettling it gets. Exactly, Shredder. Yeah, like that juxtaposition. If they were like nasty swamp kids, that would be a different thing. Exactly. You're Penny, you do watercolor art, music, sculpting, you love frogs and hedgehogs, and your imagination is super intense, and you're a source of ideas. Woohoo! Hedgehogs! I love hedgehogs so much. Well, Penny, if you would like to, you are welcome to join our Discord. So glad that you've joined us. Thank you so much for being here. So, do you paint or draw a lot of hedgehogs then? Tavleen, thank you so much for that follow. Really appreciate that. Guys, you're just all coming in with the follows. It's like a crazy day today. So many of you. Lots of new faces. Super shiny little shoes. There we go. Hello, Dr. Chronic. How are you? You paint mostly all kinds of fantasy stuff. That's cool. It depends. You mean you have had more than two going, but it just depends on what kinds of streams they are and what the people are doing and how many people are talking. But with two solo streams, it usually goes quite easy to keep track and switch back and forth. Okay. Do you think that's just because your brain is sort of very fast paced? Oh, this is from one of your favorite horror films of all time. At least you think it is. It is. This is The Shining. The two girls from The Shining. Exactly. Holding hands. Holding little hands. Tova! Thank you for the 25 bits! Thank you!
I heard a scary 4-chord song the other day. It gave me the EBGBs.
Gave you the EBGBs. Oh my goodness. Do I like it? And if so, which version? I've only watched one, and it was the new one, Penny. So I wouldn't know if there's... I didn't know there was another version. Hello, Grotscore! Welcome back! So happy to see you again. Why not CBGB? Thank you so much, Dover. Wow, their dresses are like very time intensive to draw. Much more than I expected, really. I didn't think this one was gonna take as long. So, but hey, the end is near. The end is near. We can see it in sight. So guys, prints of all of these are going to be in my Etsy shop once I'm done. So obviously I will still need to color these. So if you guys want to go follow me on Etsy as well, or just follow me on Instagram, I'll probably announce it there when these prints get released. But yeah, if you guys want a print of these drawings, once they get color, once they're beautiful and vibrant, I will be selling them on my Etsy store. A link to... There's a link to my socials. And here's a link to my store. Oh, thanks, Dover. Attention and sad news. Today's hockey has been cancelled. Oh no, that's unfortunate. But hey, at least you get a bit of a break, right? At least you get a bit of a break. I think my eyes have had it. Too much drawing for one day. My eyes are telling me it is time to stop. And I'm like, I wanna finish. Let me finish. I just wanna make my drawing look all pretty, you know? Just let me do that. Let me do that. What's my Insta? My Insta, I just shared that in the chat, so you just scroll up a little bit. You're curious, what pencils am I using? I am using Elven Draftmatic pencils. They're really nice and sturdy. You wanted hockey, not a break? That makes sense. That makes sense. So why did it get cancelled, Eric? Why did it get cancelled? And what are you gonna do with your life now? Now that there's no hockey. We have a little bit more form now. It's really good to see. There we go. My beautiful twins, guys. Have a look at my beautiful twins. I'm super happy with them. Super happy. I'm glad I chose the twins. I think I enjoyed them more than I would have enjoyed anything else, so you'll head out for now, perhaps get some rest before you get back to drawing as well. It was lovely hanging out, take care, and have a nice day. Well, Shred, thank you so much for stopping by. I hope that you enjoy the rest of your drawing when you get back to it. And try to share your work in Discord if you can. So Neka, who are these two girls and why are they not scary? They are super scary, Eric. They're dead. Their dad killed them with an axe. So, they're from The Shining. I don't know their names though. Don't know their names. I don't know if the movie ever mentioned their names. But yeah, I assure you, they are very scary. They are very, very scary. It looks beautiful! Thank you, Tevleen. Thank you. With an axe, yeah. Vico and Path. It was an interesting day. The Grady Twins. Okay, they're called the Grady Twins. But that's their last name, so I don't know what's their first name. Surprisingly little damage to their bodies. They're tough girls. No wonder they're scary, Eric. No wonder they're scary. Like, they can survive anything, right? Anything, so you don't want to take on two twins who can't die from an axe. You don't want to, let me tell you that. Bad idea. Yeah, I'm super happy with them. I love how their eyes came out as well. They're nice and they have that like almost gentle look but super creepy as well. And that's exactly what we're going for with these two. The axes are buried in their back, definitely dead, yeah. You think that's the genius of the film, it's scary without showing scary looking things, exactly. It's like subtly scary, yeah. Well guys, this one is finished for the day, so I will quickly share with you guys the next one that we're going to be doing. If my keyboard will start working, which it isn't right now, so let me have a look. Also, remember guys, if you can do this prompt, oh my gosh, what am I doing? If you guys can do this prompt for Drawlloween, you can share it with the hashtag Drawlloween as well. It is also our bi-weekly art challenge, so you guys gotta draw something within the theme. Classic horror. Classic horror. So let us see. What is the next one that we gotta do? What is the next one? I shine today! Awesome. Awesome. That is the idea. So let me have a look. I've got the shinin'. Awesome. So the next one is winged. The next one is winged, guys. And then we have done 10. 10 prompts already. That's amazing. I'm so excited. So friggin' excited. So, today's one was classic horror. Tomorrow is winged. So if you guys want to join me again on tomorrow's stream, you can see me coming up with something for the prompt winged. Also guys, before I go, I just want to remind you guys that I do have a Patreon account. Basically, this allows me to create a story for you guys exclusively on Patreon. So it's a way where you guys get something in return for supporting me. So this story is going to be published exclusively on Patreon, and eventually it will be a book. As patrons, you guys will be able to have a discount for that book as well. So it helps to be a patron. You also get access to my community drawing, which allows you to give me one prompt each month, and I will take each of you guys' prompts and combine them into a single drawing. So that gets done on stream as well. So if you want to join in on the community drawing, go check out Patreon. There's also a lot of merch rewards, coloring pages, and also phone wallpapers if you want to download that sort of thing and enjoy that. But yeah, guys, it is time for us to find someone we can raid. Now, Vivi might be streaming. I'm curious to see if she's streaming. If she is, it would be really lovely if we could raid her. Don't think she is streaming just yet. Don't think she is streaming. But Poker is. Casey is streaming as well. We could always go raid Casey. We've never raided Casey before. That would be pretty awesome. You see Anna Marie and Taywood. Yeah. But I've never had a chance to raid Casey though. I would love to be able to raid her. Casey is an emo artist. So I think let's go and raid Casey. How on earth did she get that name on Twitch? Let us raid. Where's Alienka? I can't see Alienka. Do I not follow? Maybe not. I need to fix that. Alright guys, please copy Dovar's raid message in the chat. We're heading on over to Casey, and I will see you guys again tomorrow. Thank you so much for joining me today. I really enjoyed it.